good in the beginning. It's all love. From there, it went to demeaning and belittling me in front of anybody and everybody. I said, hey, in the beginning it was all good, so, that person, that's who you truly are as that person. And I continued to look for that person and got lost and lost myself in that person. I tended to look for love and comfort in this person, but at the same time, this person every day was actually taking parts of me. It went from being actually just mental and physical, went from actually being verbal and mental abuse to being physical. It went from being belittling and demeaning me to actually the scars that I wear now are the same as well my crown that I adjust every day because I am a queen. So the scars, they came from being knocked out, being buzzed across the head. I found myself waking up behind the door one time, and this was all because I myself was just tired. I got tired of actually coming home. I found condoms in my trash, lipstick in my bathroom, and anytime there was a question, it was also a problem. So I kept making excuses because that's what we as women do. If you have been in a domestic violence situation, you tend to make excuses. This person has nowhere to go. What are you going to do if you don't have me? And as I said, I lost sight of who I was. I lost sight of that. Without you, I have God. And with him, you'll never be alone. And I lost sight of that. So I tended to continue to look for love in this person, and it went from bad to worse. I ended up moving away from home with this person, and I ended up finding myself being beaten in the street. That was my last straw. I actually decided that day to fight back. I fought back, and when I thought I had no one, I reached out to my family. I contacted my sister, and my sister came and got me. She came and got me. I moved back home to Tampa, but it wasn't over. One day, after being home, I had found myself getting back to being who I was, and found I was gaining my strength back. I would take out the garbage one day at my mother's house, and out behind the dumpster popped this man. I've never been scared of anybody in my life, and I was truly scared of this man. And I found myself asking, why? Why am I scared? You're just a person like I am. Why am I scared of you? But I let you take my strength, my independence, and my independence as a woman is my strength. So as I learned as I gained my independence and my strength back, I fought back, and I got myself out of the domestic violence situation. But I almost lost my life to it. So I'm here today to tell my story. That is my story, but I also speak about just basically what Reagan does is women empowerment. And I think as women, we lose sight. We tend to hate on each other as women. The women empowerment, I think we should come together as women. Because what happens with domestic violence is you find yourself feeling alone. You don't want to talk about it because at the end of the day, you feel like a dumb one. I don't want to tell her about it because at the end of the day, she's going to say this, this, and that, and this, and that. But as women, we need to uplift each other more. We need to actually be a sister, a queen. Every day I greet her on Facebook and I say, good morning, queen. Good morning, kings. And at the end of the day, we lose sight of that because everybody wants what everybody has, and nobody's here to uplift each other. And I think as women and women empowerment that she supports, I think we can uplift each other more. And if we do that, we'll find less women in domestic violence situations because they'll always have someone to talk to. So that's my story. My name is Ola, and again, I thank everybody for
Okay, we gotta move right along. Thank you, Ola, for you be all that scared. You should have get scared at all. Rain Sky, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on. Y'all welcome Rain Sky for me, please.